Core and Roblox are both really cool platforms where people can create some really cool games and share them with the rest of the world. They both have many similarities, like how there's hundreds of creative users making new games for them all the time and how they both use the Lua scripting language. But as a developer, I want to know which one of these platforms I should use for my games because I don't feel like booting up Godot or Pico 8 right now. In fact, let me just... don't need these anymore. I decided that since I used to mess around with Roblox to instead start with Core. On their website, they have some tutorials to help you move from other platforms to Core. They have ones on Roblox, Unity, Fortnite Creative, and of course, World of Warcraft. I hate it when I try to run Core and launch World of Warcraft by mistake. This should really help clear things up for me. After playing a bit of Jump Guys, I decided to start learning how to make games in Core. I started off with this light switch tutorial that I found on their website that explains how to rotate objects, interact with them, and that's all. I then started to go apply for a job at Google, but then I realized I should have a bit more than just a light switch in my portfolio before applying, so I started work on a little obstacle course, or obby. I started off by making my logo in Blender and then trying to import it into Core, but then I realized something. Apparently Core doesn't allow you to import your own models. They supply you with a bunch of models, textures, sounds, music, and other stuff to use in your games, but if you want to use your own, you're out of luck. While all of their assets are high quality, it really limits creativity and makes it so no games really have their own unique art style since everyone shares the same assets. After I found out about that, I was a bit less interested in Core, but I decided to continue on and make a kill box, which is a box that kills you, as well as some fancier ground. After that, I made these platforms that move down into the lava when you land on them. They detect when the player is standing on them with a trigger on top of them. When a player enters the trigger, the platform waits for a second, then it moves down with the move to function. Then after another few seconds, it goes back up. Then I made a sword that swings back and forth with rotate to instead of move to, and these rocks that move down the lava then teleport back up. Next, I completely changed the textures of the game because grass and lava looked ugly. Then I made the final ride to the finish line. Here's the finished game. Next up is Roblox. There's a lot of similarities between scripting in Core and Roblox, so I didn't need to relearn Lua again, but there were still differences between them. In Roblox you can actually import models, so I fulfilled my lifelong dream of being imported into a Roblox game. It's still not perfect though. When a model is imported, you have to use Roblox made materials and colors on it. I was planning on making another obby, but in Roblox, and conveniently enough, there's tutorials on making a few obstacles for obbies on their developer website. It's like they knew I was gonna do this. I made some platforms that blink into and out of reality. Some platforms that fade away when you step on them. And lava. After marveling at their cool terrain tools, I made and imported some models for a giant tower that the player will be in. I put the spawn point and the fading platforms as well as the lava into the tower and made the lava rise. I Move the blinking blocks up a bit so you can use them to get across to here, which has a big block moving back and forth that you need to pass. Then I finish it off with a gravity coil that lets you jump up a few platforms to here. Up here there's a yellow block that increases the player's speed so they can run up to the cake at the end. Here's the finished game. After messing around with both Core and Roblox, I can tell you they're both great platforms that definitely can be used to make some pretty cool games. But if there's anything I've learned, it's that I still prefer using game engines over game sharing platforms like these two. Wait, give me a sec. Hey, I'm sorry. You're free to come back now. Yoink. Thanks for watching. Both of the games I made are linked in the description. I also have a Twitter and some other social links there. And remember, at 65 subscribers, I'm doing a left hand reveal. That's right, 8 more subscribers and I'm showing you what's connected to my left arm. So that's all now. Bye. Get out.